I'm Earl Thomas, Super Bowl champion.
This is Victor Ortiz, and you're watching JRSportBrief.
So look, folks, it's Jerry. You're checking out the Sport Brief. We got a superstar in the house today. Your main man, Anthony Rumble Johnson, knocking people out. How you doing, man?
Great, man. How about you?
I got nothing to complain about. Listen, you were in Sweden last week. Gustafsson, you knocked that man out. How did that feel, especially in another country?
It felt great. I didn't expect to knock him out the way that I did, but I'm glad that it happened the way that it did. So, if it wasn't for that knockout, I might not have been here right now.
No, that's true. We're here at the Super Bowl, but we're going to talk about the Super Bowl in a minute. Did you think that the ref was kind of just like relaxing a little bit too long when you was laying the wood, man?
Nah. I mean, Gus is a superstar. He's at the highest level right now. You want to give fighters like that a chance to recover and let him fight. But, you know, he was in his hometown anyway, so you really want to make sure he can recover. And Gus was still fighting until, you know, those last two punches that, you know, you can see his head snap back, those last two, and then that's when he was done. So the ref stepped in whenever he needed to.
Man, listen, I agree with you 1,000,000%, but from somebody, I was lucky enough, I wasn't there, I didn't go to Sweden, I was in Germany, I was in another place. I was watching and I just go, damn, that's a long-ass time. That's my thought.
He was covering himself up, though. He was covering himself up the best that he could. It wasn't like he was just had his hands spread out and I was just punching him in the face. He still was covering his head, trying to protect his face the best that he could. And then, you know, it's like a tree. You keep chopping a tree, sooner or later it's going to fall down. Well, and that's exactly what happened.
You got a better perspective than I would ever have. You was right there punching him in the face. So if anybody would know, I would say it's you, my man.
Yeah, I mean, Gus is a beast. Not many people can take the amount of punches that I threw at him and that type of power. But Gus, that shows you how good his chin is.
Listen, man, I understand that 1,000,000%. Jon Jones is a buddy of mine. I see Jon, and I'm going to enjoy watching y'all two get in that octagon. It's going to be fun to watch. What are your thoughts on that fight coming up, and when we see it? Are we talking May, June?
Dana said May, so we'll see. And I'm looking forward to the fight myself. Jon is the best of the best. He's the best 205-pounder out there, the best ever. I have nothing but respect for him. You know, we've seen that guy do things that you didn't think would happen. So I'm pretty excited to go out there and see what I can do against a guy like him.
Well, this is happy. This is the first time I'm meeting Anthony. It kind of sucks as well. He's such a nice guy. I got to watch him. And when I watch people that I know and I'm cool with in the octagon, it's like Frankie Edgar. I'm cool with Frankie.
Yeah.
We all knew Frankie. He get beat up and then he comes back. He gives me a heart attack.
Frankie gets dropped every fight. He comes out with a broke nose or busted up nose every fight, but he wins.
I know. So listen, when you and Jon, I may have to close my eyes and just see what happens in the morning.
It'll be a good fight. That's all I can say.
I can dig it. I'm looking forward to it. We also have a good card coming up tomorrow. Your main man, the Spider, Anderson Silva, is coming back. Nick Diaz. What do you think about that matchup?
First of all, I'm glad that Anderson recovered 100%. It's going to be a hell of a fight. We know what Anderson can bring. We know what Nick can bring. We just want to know which one of them is going to show up. We're going to see the Nick that wants to fight, or we're going to see the Nick that's, you know, doing what he does, trying to slap you and all that. But are we going to see the Anderson that comes to fight, like he was fighting Shell, or are we going to see the Anderson that dances around in the cage? Right now, I think it's a mental game for Anderson since he had his leg broke. So if that was him, I would be throwing high kicks all day long.
You think he's winning?
Yeah. I think he's going to win, though, at the end of the day.
I'm not betting against Anderson Silva as well. Let's talk about the Super Bowl right fast. We know we got the Seahawks, we got the Pats. Who you rocking with?
I'm rocking with myself. I'm rocking with myself. I'm not really a team guy.
Right.
I like individual players. Okay. And right now, my favorite player in the NFL is Beast Mode. He's killing it.
Beast is he's on a planet all by himself.
Exactly, and he's different. You know what I'm saying? And he's not trying to be what everybody else want him to be, and that's why I respect him. Not only is he a phenomenal athlete, but he's being himself. He's staying true to himself, and I have nothing but respect for that.
Listen, man, from Rumble to the Beast, back to Rumble. Where can people keep up with you, my man?
I'm on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter at Anthony_Rumble and Instagram at Anthony_Rumble.
This is a bad man, and we're out.